Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and before we get into this video, I wanted to go ahead and answer a couple of frequently asked questions in regards to console mods and what I end up doing with them a lot in terms of testing. Now, one of the biggest questions I get is what map that I use in a lot of my test videos. Now, while we are not going to be using this map in this video, the map that I'm going to be using is a little bit different, but in terms of these summer testing grounds that you guys always see me use, or at least a good amount of the time, all you need to do in order to access that is go on any system at all. Go to your mod browser, go to click Y or triangle to go to more options, then click select map, then click summer proving grounds or winter proving grounds, depending on which one you want to go to. But once again, that map will always give you maximum money every single time, and it is a default testing map that has been built into the game so that you can test any vehicle you want completely unlocked with no money restrictions or anything like that whatsoever. And once again, that feature is available on all systems. Now, the map we're going to be using in this video is the Ctft Proving Ground region. Now, this map is basically a consistently updated region with both a summer proving grounds area, a winter proving grounds area, a drag strip, all sorts of crazy stuff, and it is available on consoles. All you got to do is go ahead and subscribe to it, enable it, then go into custom scenarios to start it, and then you will be good to go. Now, if you attempted to load up Ctft Proving Grounds for the first time like I did and experienced a game crash, don't worry, actually go and try again in another save slot, and that's what fixed mine, and you should be good to go. So let's go ahead and fire up this the CK1500, and we'll go ahead and get rid of this thing because this is not what we are out here to test. Pick ourselves up the Delta Hercules, which once again, this is the console version of the W990. Bruh! Oh, it makes me want to go back to the normal summer testing grounds. Oh my god, it makes me want to go back to the normal summer testing grounds, which I think is what we'll do. Well, we're finally back on summer testing grounds, aka the land of max money. So let's go into the truck store. Let's go buy ourselves that W990, or I keep forgetting to call it the Hercules. It'll always be the W990 to me. But let's go ahead and pick it up. We have literally the equivalent of $1 billion. I haven't bothered to count the amount of numbers up there. But let's go ahead and fully build this thing in maxed out console spec. So let's grab a 14.9 liter X15, and we're gonna do a I'm curious. I'm very good. Let's do the Packard 12 speed. I haven't really spent much time with that transmission. So we're gonna do the raised setup. And tires-wise, you have a lot of custom tires here, but they actually load up really quickly on the Series X, which I really like. I'm probably going to end up going with these GXLRs, and that's probably going to be the best option if you're going to be taking this thing anywhere around mud, anywhere in or around mud. We're also going to do the Sherpa Stallion winch, and diff lock-wise, I mean, it's already on there, so we're not really going to worry about it. Now, in terms of frame add-ons, you have a lot that you can do, but some of the stuff you can do is a little bit unexpected. You have this bug deflector up here, which we're going to go ahead and do. And then, of course, you have your log carrier front, your saddle high, your saddle low, and your repair supplies. We're definitely going to do the repair supplies. We're going to skip the log carrier front for now because there's a special log trailer that goes with this thing when you download the Delta semi-trailers pack. Now, we're also going to leave the saddles for the semi-trailers off because when we go to actually hook up a trailer, it'll just auto hook up whichever trailer saddle is the right one for our trailer. Now, rooftop-wise, we're going to do the... Wait a minute. Oh, the sun visor. Oh, it's already there. Okay. Double raised beacons going on. And let's see. Stylish chrome bumper. Stylish. Is it, though? You have a couple of... Oh, that's a default truck bumper, but it looks good here. Got the hinged, got the angled, defender, heavy-duty pipe. Almost all of these are default truck bumpers, but they actually look really good. Let's go... Actually, I'm really thinking about the heavy-duty pipe. I'm really considering the heavy-duty pipe. I'm going to go ahead and go with it. I like it. And actually tucks the bumper line up a lot and allows for a better approach angle as well. You've got your custom stickers here in terms of the Lion logos. And let's see, muzzle exhaust, dual capped muzzle exhaust, yes. And let's see, OP cable, there we go. And let's see, we can do these wheels in black or chrome. I'm going to leave them black for now. I think they look really good. You've got your full-on Optimus Prime paint job. And as far as the custom paint jobs go, you definitely have a good range of paint jobs here. And they're all actually really well done, really well textured. I'm going to I really want to throw this one on, but this is what I did with it when I was on PC. And At the same time, it's what I always end up going with because I really think it looks cool on this truck. Some people are like, oh, it's too cheesy, it's too over the top, but like, at the same time, it kind of speaks to my childhood internally, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on there anyway. And accessories-wise, we're gonna throw, let's see, we'll do Pine Forest. And let's see, windshield stickers. Actually, ooh, I like the Wheeler one. I actually really like that. You could do the Climber, you could do Out in the Wilds. I like the Wheeler. I think that actually looks really cool. It's not too over the top either. Let's throw the, we'll throw the Sabertooth on the front. I mean, why not, right? Why the heck not? Now, this thing is now in full off-road trim, and it doesn't actually look too bad. I actually really dig how it came out. I really like it. This lifted suspension is a little, like, tippy. Not that I didn't expect it to be tippy. I mean, I expected it to have a certain degree of top heaviness, but, like, it's kind of floppy, like, when you're driving it around. It's a little weird. Now, this is compatible with Red's goosenecks if you do want to go that route, but I'm not actually going to go that route with this build. We're actually going to throw the Delta log trailer on there, and Delta trailer long logs, and that is pretty much a perfect match for this rig. Now, if you were going to use this rig in campaign, I would say it would be a wonderful choice for Wisconsin, for example, or even the Yukon. This thing would be awesome in the Yukon. Let's grab some long logs. Boom, load it up. There you go. And dude, that thing is so, like, it's just ready for action. The entire setup is so incredibly ready for action. And even when you're in the top trim, the top spec, it's not so over the top that you feel like you're going way outside the bounds of the game. You know what I mean? It's not like you feel like you're, you know, overdoing the game balance or anything like that, because a lot of the Delta trucks are built and tuned with game balance in mind. And so if you're somebody that really enjoys vehicles that give a lot of attention to maintaining that game balance, you're going to absolutely love these. And I gotta say, it runs really, really well on the Series X. Like, I was not really, you know, I wasn't really concerned that it wouldn't run well on consoles, but it is always really, really, really nice to see when something runs super well on consoles and there's, like, no issues running it whatsoever. I just love this thing, and I think it's really going to be a big part of the community around the game in terms of mods that just really love semi-trucks. And I'm always super happy to see the console community and the console player base able to gain access to another really, really, really fun truck like this. I mean, I feel like for the longest time, I mean, you even go back to the days of MudRunner where trucks like this were not even remotely a consideration on console. They weren't even remotely, like, you know, in anybody's mind. They weren't in anybody's, like, frame of consciousness, really, because we weren't even thinking about it. But, you know, when you think about it now, we have so many of these trucks that are not only on consoles, but that are making their way to consoles. And I think a lot of people, you know, a lot of people say, well, this truck is never going to make it to console, that truck's never going to make it to console. And I think unless, you know, there's some kind of major issue with a truck, 9 times out of 10, they will make it. And, you know, to answer some of those questions and I guess kind of demystify a couple of those myths is that, you know, some people think that, you know, a lot of these mods either don't make it to console or they take a long time to make it to console because, you know, maybe the testing process is just too slow, or, you know, maybe the devs don't like a certain type of truck. A lot of it honestly boils down to the back and forth between the mod creators and the devs, because usually the way it works is a mod creator will submit a truck to the devs for testing, the devs will end up testing it, and then 9 times out of 10 it will need 1 or 2 revisions. And usually it's for something within the code, and usually that revolves around textures. And for whatever reason, I'm not completely sure why. I mean, remember, I don't make mods, but I do communicate with a lot of mod creators, and a lot of the time I end up seeing either a texture-related issue being the reason why a mod didn't make it the first time, or a RAM/optimization issue being the reason why a mod didn't make it on the first go. So most mods usually make it on the second or third go. Some mods take a little bit longer, some mods take a little bit more testing, but at the end of the day, the devs really do want as many of these mods as possible to be available to you guys on consoles, and that's why they developed the console mod browser in the first place. So really, at the end of the day, I am continually impressed with what they've been able to do, and I think a lot of people, you know, there's sometimes when you get into the idea of like, oh, well, the devs don't like this type of truck, but they like that type of truck more, and so that's why this type of truck shows up more. Really, at the end of the day, like, I think we have so many different types of trucks on consoles now. I mean, we have semi-trucks, mud trucks, you know, trucks from all over the world, and we really do have quite an incredible balance of rigs on consoles at the moment. So I'm really, really impressed with the amount of rigs that they've been able to bring out. This is going to be a bad decision, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be a real bad decision. Yeah, this is going to be awful. Wow, why did I ever decide to go this way? Come on. Sup, buddy? How are you doing? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. Yep. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right. I didn't think it was going to come out of there that easily. Like, I know that this thing's running on a base engine and transmission setup, but holy smokes, that came right out of there. All right, come with me. Dude, the engine's not even on. The engine's not even on. What? Okay, that's freaking hilarious. That is absolutely freaking hilarious. Now, for the bridge jump, I've decided to do it without the trailer because I want to see how far this thing will go just solo. And I do have the 12-speed transmission, so I'm curious to find out if it will end up even making it to 12th gear by the end of the bridge. And I'm sure it will because I just tapped the clutch there and it went right from like 1st to 7th. But are you freaking serious? Yo, the suspension is almost completely damaged out. That is how susceptible this thing is to suspension damage. It's, wow. Yeah, the suspension is definitely tuned around a vanilla mindset because all we did was run over a traffic barrier, and the suspension was like, oh, no, you don't. Let's make our way up the hill. I'm going to just throw it in high for this. Yeah, feather the throttle in high. That's really all we need. Come on. There you go. Oh, my God. It's already freaking moving. 11th. 11th. Oh, it didn't make it to 12th, but I don't think it matters. Whoa! That's probably the highest I've ever bounced off of a front bumper on the landing of that jump. Well, we know one thing for sure. The bumper is very stout. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I definitely recommend giving this truck a try on consoles. That's going to do it for this video, though, and I'll see you guys next time.